Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Tails back again. I wanted to go over a lot of things that have been happening over the last week or two in the RH ecosystem. As you've all probably have heard by now, if you haven't, Richard Hart did beat the SEC last week, and that's actually one of the things I wanted to go over. Hold up so I could share my screen here. I think he's one of the only founders, or he's one of the only like crypto or one of the crypto cases that actually beat the SEC. A lot of them just dropped it, but like he actually beat the SEC. There's a big distinction there that we need to go over. Okay. Yeah, I got it pulled up here now. So I'm going to jump on Twitter. And this was last Monday. This was on the 21st. But as you can see, if we click on the actual document, on February 28th, 2025, the court dismissed the commission's complaint granting leave to file an amended complaint by March 20th, 2025. On March 17th, 2025, the court extended the SEC's deadline to file an amended complaint until today, April 21st, 2025. Plantliff Securities and Exchange Commission provides the notice that it does not intend to file an amended complaint in this matter. So there you have it. Richard beat the SEC. Like, that's pretty crazy. And I think what this is going to do, another thing I wanted to get into, is I think this sets up his potential comeback for streaming. Now, I know we got the Interpol thing going on, but that's neither here or there at the moment. I haven't heard much of anything about that in a while, but I mean, if you look, not only did we beat the SEC, or Richard beat the SEC, he also opened up his comments again. So, I mean, I feel like it's starting to set up a precedent where he could be making a comeback to streaming, which would be pretty crazy if he comes back and streams. Like that's going to be a pretty monumental event on top of him beating the SEC, because that's one thing we're missing. We're missing our marketer. He was pretty good at it. He was on all the crypto channels, or most of them anyway. He was on Fox Business. He was getting interviews. There was a lot going on before all this happened. So that would bring a huge presence back to our community, and one of the largest communities in crypto in general. And if you take a look at everything that's happened, from the inflation getting cut to us beating the SEC, like everything, the whole foundation's been set up for us to rock it. The liquidity has been set up nicely. What am I trying to? Oh, I'm trying to look at to go pulse. So, so not only did we beat the SEC, Richard turned his comments back on. We also have just hit a monumental event too. Like, we burned over 7% of Pulse X. So that buy and burn is still going. It's still burning coins every day, every hour. And because the ink inflation was also cut from the farms, let's see if we can actually, let me see if I could pull that up. Can I pull it up from right here? Okay, I don't know if I could pull it up from here. We probably, let's see if I can see it from here. Maybe, as you can see, the APRs have been drastically cut in all the farms. But what I'm trying to get at is, let me pull up my phone quick. if we're earning, or if the inflation is 0.03 ink a second, all right, let's do the math on that. 60 seconds, that's 1.8 ink in a minute. Well, in 1 hour, that's 108 ink. So that's 2,592 ink a day. That's drastically reduced. So in 1 year, that's under 950,000 ink. So if you look at the total supply of ink, 55 million. So a year from now, you won't even see that 56 or 57 million. It'll be under, if the inflation doesn't change, it'll be under 57 million within the next year. So if you take that into consideration, that's another catalyst that can explode, because now there's no ink coming out. Hex inflation, if 10,000 T-shares, or no, I can't even, hold on. 10,000 T-shares would only be, let's see, that's the baseline is now 1.5 on Pulse Chain for the payout per T-share. So 10,000 T-shares is only like what? Pull out my calculator. It's only 15,000. Well, could have done that in my head. 15,000 hex a day. At current prices, that's under $100, or around $100. So, I mean, so if you think about that, 10,000 T-shares is only, like, the inflation has been reduced. I don't think people are going to realize it until we start to really reverse. But yeah, there's no inflation. The hex inflation got cut equivalent to about 2 Bitcoin halvings. So essentially, Hex had 2 Bitcoin halvings in one go. And that was a month or two ago. And now I think you're going to start seeing upward price movement to the upside now. Now that people can't dump all their inflation. But again, SEC, we're done with it. We've won. It's over. Not only did we win, we set precedent. Like, we're one of the few crypto communities that have ruling in our favor. Richard said, let's see. April 23rd, I beat the SEC in court. The SEC did not drop its case against me. The judge completely dismissed their case for both failure to state a claim and lack of jurisdiction. This is why Pulse Chain, PulseX, and Hex gained legal certainty that almost no other coin has, even Ethereum. The judge also rejected the SEC's abandoned alter ego theory. This is a victory for open source software, free speech, Pulse Chain, PulseX, Hex, and I, Richard Heart. So, I mean, guys, like, I know we've been down for 3 years now, but when crypto moves, it moves, and you don't want to be caught off guard. You want to have your bags packed, and you want to be ready, because everything is lining up. Bitcoin is back over 90K. You know, the M2 money supply is up. So who knows if the Fed's going to turn the money printers back on? That's very well a possibility. Let's see. So, I mean, I'm bullish. Well, I've been bullish for a while, but I mean, you got to be patient in crypto. you can't just expect things to happen overnight. I mean, it takes months and months of sideways action. In some cases, it could be a few years. Like, remember, Pulse Chain's now just approaching 2 years old. So, I mean, a lot of people have got flushed out. A lot of true believers are sitting there holding on to their coins and accumulating positions. At the same time, everything's been deflating. So, I mean, Pulse Chain is deflating. Pulse X is really deflating. The hex inflation just got massively cut. So, I mean, the catalyst is set. So, again, I'm pretty bullish, guys. So, I'm always going to be bullish, though. So, I mean, I love this ecosystem. So, there's not much you can say to me that's going to shake me, because I know what I'm holding. You should too. And I think we're going to find that out pretty soon here. So, again, I just wanted to give an update on the SEC case that happened last week that we won, and it's a little development going on here and there. But I'm going to be, like, RH Max is going to be having a conference May 5th and 6th. I should be on a panel, I think, on the 6th. So look up for that. I'll share more information on that as it comes out. So, just be on the lookout for that. If you guys can, hit the like and subscribe button. I'm at 320 followers. Let's see if we can get that up to 400 within the next month. That'd be pretty crazy. I'd like that. Good for the algorithm. I mean, we need to get more hex content out there. I'm going to try harder to put 1 or 2 videos out a week now. So stay tuned and look for that. Also, leave a comment in the comment section and let me know what your take is on Richard Heart beating the SEC. Are you more bullish now? Are you still kind of bearish? You're not sure. What's your opinion of Richard Heart actually beating the SEC as one of the only crypto founders to set a precedent the way he has? Which I don't think. I think it should be getting even more press than it is. But yeah, just stay bullish. That's probably where I'm going to end it. So I'll see you guys on the next one.